What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy JJ the Specialist here, back at it again. I'm here to give you the top 5 reasons why you should choose the healthcare industry. Maybe you're someone who is needing some guidance on what career path to take. Maybe you're someone who's been thinking about the healthcare industry and just wants to know a little bit more about it. Well, I have 15 years of experience, and so I know a lot. I know the benefits, and I do know some of the cons also. But I'm here to give you the top 5 reasons why you should choose the healthcare industry. All right, let's do it. So I'm going to start from number 5 and work our way down. So number 5 reasons I feel that you should choose the healthcare industry is diversity. I choose diversity because the healthcare industry is a very diverse place. You have people from all different backgrounds, ethnicities, genders, religions, sexual orientation, all different types of people in one place with one common goal. And that common goal is to care for, sick patients and individuals while also working as a team and helping fellow staff members with whatever is needed to, get our job done to better impact our patients. It's very important that you have diversity in businesses. In the healthcare industry, one of the reasons is because you want to have those cultures to be able to talk to patients of that same like. Normally, patients feel comfortable, talking and engaging with people that kind of come from their same community. And so when you have a diverse business, then you're able to meet the needs of the people in regards to ethnicities, in regards to just cultural differences, in regards to just a understanding, that sometimes can get blocked from, groups of people that just are not, that haven't grew up in the same atmosphere or haven't grew up on, in the same type of culture. So the diversity part plays a huge role in the success of your hospital or clinic or whatever you have. It is very important because for myself, I live in Houston. Houston is a very diverse city, very diverse. And so you have patients from all walks of life, coming in. And so to see people, clinicians that look like them, that understand their needs, understand some of the things that, because culturally or religiously that they don't do, it's very, welcoming. It's a satisfaction that the patient gets, a comfort that the patient gets, that, hey, here's somebody who understands me, that I can talk to. And now the patient feels a little more calm. And we don't want our patients feeling stressed. They're already sick. We don't want them worked up. We don't want them frustrated because they're not being understood, or, they feel like there's some type of cultural wall in the way. And so we don't want that. And so diversity is a key thing. And if you're looking for an industry that's going to offer you diversity in all areas of life, the hospital, healthcare is the way to go. Number 4, benefits. This should be something that is very important to you when you're considering what career path to choose. Benefits are a huge thing in regards to your financial stability, your coverage in regards to medical and dental and vision, all these things that, you need to take care of yourself, not just in case of emergencies, but just routinely. It is important, especially working in the healthcare industry, because you see it every day, that you take care of your body. And taking care of your body is, doing your maintenance on it when it's time to. And the specialists who specialize in those fields, will allow you to come in and, hey, every quarter do your teeth cleansing and get your physicals and things of that nature. And those things outside of benefits are very costly. They are very expensive if you do not have benefits. So benefits in regards to medical, dental, vision, all those things are very important. Now that's just that side. Now let's look at your retirement and your incentives and perks you can get. Hospitals have a match system. Most of them do. The match system is where the you put in a certain amount from your paycheck and your institution matches it. So let's just say like this. If you put in $10 from your paycheck, well, your hospital is going to match that $10 and it's going to contribute $20 to your 401k. That's a great plan. That is a great plan. Just think, if you aggressively will put in a lot of your money. I'm not gonna say the majority. I don't know your situation, but if you could aggressively put in a majority of your money, and they're matching every dollar of that over a certain period of time, how much your money will grow. This money is going into the market, and so it's making money. It's building. It's compounding. Like that right there is a great benefit. That is something you want to take advantage of. Another reason why you want to take advantage of that is because once you get a certain amount, you can now borrow from that fund because that is your money. You can borrow from your 401k or your pension, whatever it may be, because that is your money and you have to pay it back. But that's fine because why? You're paying it back to yourself to grow your money for your retirement. Okay, now let's get into the perks. And so every hospital has a different name for it. I'm calling it perks because I believe that's what we call it. The perk system is when your hospital has partnerships with other businesses. Your hospital may have a partnership with, let's say, a sports team, where now because you work at X hospital, you can get 20% off on tickets to go to these games. Your hospital might have a partnership with this cellular company where because you work at this hospital, now you can get 10% off of your cell phone bill or whatever services they have. These perk programs can be very beneficial when, just in your daily routine, your daily lifestyle shopping habits, so many things that because you are a part of this institution, you get deep discounts in regards to things you want. Now, like I say, that varies from hospital to hospital. Some hospitals are a little better. It's a little more lucrative. It's a little more a deep discount. Some not so much, but you will get some type of perk, and it's always beneficial. This is like this is the what is it? The benefits. It's benefits. This is the benefit of being a part of the hospital. Number 3, competitive wages. The healthcare industry offers some of the best salaries in any industry. Okay. There are so many departments that you can choose to work in that pay very good salaries. Now you have the choice on how much, you would like to increase your salary or how much you would like to make. Let me not say how much you would like to increase your salary, because then I don't want to give the notion that you can go to your manager or supervisor and be like, hey, I want to make this much. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're undecisive on, okay, you want to be in the healthcare industry, you just don't know where you want to be. Well, you can look at the departments and see what best fits you, what best fits your personality, your skill set. And then you can look at, okay, how much do these positions pay? Well, you have the top earners, which is physicians. And that can be broken down into many different physicians. You got your surgeons, you got your cardiologists, your anesthesiologists. They're making up to 200,000 a year, 250,000 a year, 300,000 a year. They're making a lot of money, a lot of good money. Okay. Then you got your nursing practitioners. You know, your nurse managers are making upwards of 150,000, 160,000. You know, then you have your techs, you have your nuke med techs, your radiology techs, your physical therapy guys and PT and your occupational therapies, all making upwards above six figures, 120,000 and up. Then you have even the lower positions, and I'm gonna go all the way low. You know, your janitorial services. You know, some janitorial services are making $18 an hour, $20 an hour. Now, for that tier of work, those are very competitive wages. But like I said, it's on you to decide what you want to do. And it's very broad. You can choose where you want to go. The wages are, I'm not gonna say infinity, but you can make very good money in the healthcare industry. You have your admin side, your CEOs, your CFOs. Now, when you get to that point, we talking about salaries of $1 million with compensation bonuses of 100,000, 200,000. You know, nursing educators, upwards of $125,000, $130,000. The salaries in a hospital, I mean, it's very well. It's a very well paid industry. Very well paid industry. One of the top earners of all industries. And also, even if you're not working inside the hospital, being an employee of the hospital, you can work in as sales for companies selling to hospitals, medical sales, pharmaceutical sales. All these sales industries make good money, and I'm talking upwards of 300,000 a year and more, depending on the position. So you can go very far in regards to how much you want to make. You know, it's all depending on you, though. It is all depending on you. You have lots of room to think about. Does my personality fit here, or does my personality fit there? I'm not sure, but the wages are great wages. Number two, impactful. You want to work somewhere that is rewarding, somewhere that is purposeful, somewhere that is going to be satisfying to you every day, knowing that you truly help someone. The healthcare industry is definitely the field for that. Every day you go in and provide your service for someone who is ill, who can't do for themselves, for a family member of an ill person, for a staff member who's had just a hard week, and you came in and maybe helped them with a patient that was, very troubling for them, or y'all have seen the progress of a patient start from, that's been there for a whole month. And by the end of the month, you've seen the progress. You've seen the patient just start to get well, start to move and walk again. And you see them actually walk and get discharged out the hospital. Man, it's such a purposeful feeling to truly know that you've made an impact on society. This is what the healthcare industry does. You have made an impact on society and people. Illnesses take people out. It brings people down, and it brings families down. And even if you're not a clinician, you don't work bedside, you're not, taking care of a patient per se, your position at the healthcare industry, even outside of that, is vital and very important. The cleaning of the restrooms, the cleaning of just the units, very important. People, staff notice these things. Our guests, they notice these things. When they do surveys at the end of they stay, these are things that they talk about. Man, that place was clean. The lady who came in and she took my trash out, she was there all the time. She helped me put my tray by my bed to get my food, to get my juice. It always, was smelling good. Like, she had so much integrity for her job. The guy who brought the food every day, man, he always had a smile on his face. He always spoke before he came in. He's very professional. He made sure that, hey, if something needed to be switched out, he switched it out for me. Man, he made my stay very pleasant. I would recommend this place to any of my family and friends. Care is the first step in being part of the healthcare field. So just because you're not, a nurse or a doctor or a tech or anything like that that's working with patients, your position is just as vital and just as important. In order for us to function, we need all of you, everyone. And so the healthcare field is a field to impact lives. It is purposeful, driven. Each and every position we have. And if that's what you're looking for, then that's why you need to choose the healthcare field as your career path. And now, the number one reason, recession proof. Healthcare isn't going away. It's not. If you look at the top 10 causes of death in the U.S., disease related, it's like top 5, with cardiovascular disease being the number 1 reason and cancer being number 2. We will always be needed. Will there be situations where maybe they might not need as much coverage? Possibly. Will they have to flex people because the census is low? That is possible too. But it will never close down. It will never fold. Someone's always going to need help. People will always get sick. And the care that we provide will always be needed. Like I said, for number 2, it is purposeful. It is in demand. It is an industry that it's not going to go nowhere. It's been here since the beginning of the time. Taking care of people who need help, who are sick, and who needs the care and the love and the specialties that we provide. If that's something that you want, something that's going to be around, that is moral and ethical, and when things happen in the world, in chaos, you still gonna be needed. It's healthcare. It's healthcare. Because you have a purpose here. So if this is something that you've kind of been juggling around in your mind, been wondering about, I hope this video gives you the insight and the enlightenment that you need to help you understand that the the healthcare industry is an important industry. And it's an industry that's looking for you. It's looking for new people, new winners, new overachievers that's going to come in and give it their all for mankind. So, that was my top 5 reasons why you should choose the healthcare industry. I hope that I gave you, a little knowledge, more information, and just made you think about it, So that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.